Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'm pleased to finally welcome you to Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet, a game that, since its release back in, I guess, mid-2011 at this point, I've been meaning to play on the channel for a very long time. It's a Metroidvania-style shooter that takes place on an alien planet, and this game is just beautiful. I mean, it's so eerie and creepy and atmospheric, yet I think it's only rated teen, if that. It's not super violent, and it's not scary, but literally every frame of this game could be a portrait. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started and see what this Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet has to offer in the campaign, I guess. I still have not yet played Shadowhunters or Lantern Run DLC. But let's get started. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. That was a bit escalative, wouldn't you agree? But now for the only time in the game that we see our intrepid protagonist inside of his trademark little red flyer spaceship, we are introduced to the concept of our inventory wheel, which we will eventually fill up with all sorts of cool gadgets and gizmos, but for now, all we have is a silly dish satellite that we can use to analyze things. Pretty useful for early in the game, and if you really can't find out what to do, but you'll notice that it tells you exactly what you need to do to progress, depending on what item you analyze. For example, we need to hit this in order to unlock something, probably the door to the outside, because, well, we gotta get the training wheels off this thing in one way or another. So let's see what awaits us outside of the comfort of our spaceship. Alright, well, that doesn't seem entirely unreasonable. It doesn't appear to be an immediate threat to our vicinity. So I would say that, well, we may or may not have something to worry about, folks. Welcome to the wonderful world of a very insanely twisted planet of shadows where, for as much time as we're going to be spending exploring every nook and cranny of this place, we will be spending an equal amount of time in our map, which is oh so lovingly mapped to the select button, as well as the pause menu. It's nice, but let's go see what our friends here want. They are telling us that we should probably help them unlock this gate. So we'll spend a lot of time, you know, searching for keys to continue. In this case, it's a weapon of the blaster variety. So that makes me kind of excited. To be able to have a weapon? I mean, come on. This wouldn't be a side-scrolling space shooter if, you know, we didn't have any sort of weapons to kill things with, right? But if there's one thing that I'm not a huge fan of in this game is the fact that in order to progress through certain areas and not hit dead ends like I will most likely do a lot of the time, we will need to be referring to our handy dandy map very frequently. And it's just, I feel like this game would benefit so much from like a port on the Wii U or something, right? So you can just look down and have the map there be unlocked as we continue forward. But as we enter this place, this little area right here is a bit of a safe haven. Enemies can't enter it, and your life is healed. Your health is kind of denoted by the shape of what your ship's in, so it'll be all destroyed and broken if you suck and take too much damage. But oh, check it out. Speak of the devil, the one thing we needed, and it's right here. We've upgraded our ship from the Fisher-Price tricycle set to being able to go ahead and hotkey some things. Well, there we go. I'm gonna go shoot some things now. Sweet. There you go. Thanks for the help, buddy. You did a really great job there. It's like, no, not a problem, Jim. Alright, so assigning hotkeys is very useful, so make sure you do that very frequently. There's only a handful of things we need to, and I generally like to hotkey them where they are respective on the gamepad, so, or whatever. I guess the face buttons. We'll go ahead down here, and I think if there's anything I want to take away from this project is to just get every single area unlocked, because I guess that's an achievement we can get, so we'll do that. And hey, how's it going, friends? Where you going? You're gonna go destroy, oh god, these things. That's not good. So this is where the world starts becoming slightly more hostile against us. These little light buds actually will give you health, and it's kind of cool how they pop up. It's very reminiscent of, well, the Undergarden for those of you who played it. And wow, that was amazing. Okay, so our ship is tattered to pieces. We're not doing a great job. Where are you going? Don't go up there. Uh-oh, he's dead. Poor little fella there. Okay, so you can't really destroy hazards in this game. It's kind of weird. If you want health, I guess this is a good place to show that, but that obviously is not any use to us. Continue over here, and hopefully get something that will help us here. Where do we want to go? Probably this will, ooh, okay, we have a plethora of collectibles we can get. 24 concept arts, as well as various, I think, artifacts, pieces of them we need to collect to unlock cutscenes, but only like 5 seconds of them. And hey, how's it going, sir? I like this. I like that thing you have. Nope. What's... Oh no! What a poor soul. But hey, at least we get to upgrade our ships with the parts of our fallen comrades. We've got ourselves a nice little gripper here, this claw, which will almost always stay in our B slot. That's just how I like to have it. And we'll be able to move certain things. For example, rocks. And the environment can't really hurt us. It's usually the enemies that pose the biggest threat, so... Hey there, friend. What are you doing? Can I push this way? There we go. What a pal. Okay. So we'll head over here, and we'll make sure to explore all of these parts, because typically they will... Well, I guess health is right there, but for the most part, we'll be able to find lots of sweet collectibles. And I don't think I've ever collected all of them before, so that might be good for us. Oh, also, it's a bit of a puzzle time. So let's move this out of the way to move that. And we're just gonna get rid of this thing without getting hurt. There, screw off, asshole. And move this, and we're good. All right, go away, please, thank you. And camera would be oh so kind to follow my movements a little bit better. Cool. Alright, let's see. We have this entire giant area to explore, and this is only our home world. This is the smallest portion of the game, but they'll eventually get larger, and as we unlock more tools and gadgets and gizmos, we'll have to revisit older areas in order to, you know, unlock other secret doors that are really cool for us. So this doesn't look very good. I don't know if I want to go down there. Let's go look over here for a little bit first. I don't think they put anything here except for map completion. So, yeah, I'll probably be referring to that pretty frequently just to make sure we get everything, and also make sure we're heading off into the right direction. There we go. If you press select again, you go to the pause menu. It's weird. So you have to press B to exit. Seems slightly counterintuitive, but let's go down here. Avoid these interesting tentacles. Wait, I want that. What is that's defenses, right? So we'll go and take that. Thank you, sir. Whew. Oh my god, is. Well, that was certainly worth it. Did we collect everything in that world? I think we did. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we cordially welcome ourselves on board the titular planet itself, inside our safe little haven bubble. I mean, why not? This place is dangerous. So if there's anything that needs to be said about this particular planet, it's that it is absolutely gigantic. Look at all of this that we have to traverse. And there's obviously several different factions that we can go and explore to our wits' end. And when you compare it to the home world, it's massive. I mean, granted, I'm sure it's much larger than what it's being credited to, but look at this place. We have a lot of ground to cover, so I say we get our bearings straight and we go sightseeing for a little bit. Maybe we'll indulge in some of the natural life that inhabits this place, which apparently we can only interact with by murdering it. So it's nice. They don't really seem to care when they get shot to death. But obviously our blaster is not really up to snuff. Eventually we'll find quite a few upgrades over the course of our journey here. We can get up to 3, and eventually it'll just be OP as heck, as well as our other weapons we'll eventually be able to get, so that's nice. Good way to introduce ourselves to the colony here. Also, we have a very strange phallic-looking blockade there. If we decide that we want to investigate and see what it is, it's in something. It's telling us we need to at least use our mechanical claw here to get rid of it. So let's go feed it some delicious diatomaceous rock, because that obviously makes a whole lot of sense. Come on, I know you want to eat it. It's delicious. There you go. So we disrupted his bowels, and it allows us to go over here and collect our second concept art. So that's really nice, actually. Thank you for hiding that. Unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with many of those sorts of creatures, but we'll be fine. All right, so starting off here, things are going to be pretty linear. We don't really have a whole lot of exploration open up to us just because we're so limited in our tools and gadgetries and gadgets and gizmos. But what we can do is destroy some more of these very strange phallic-looking creatures, and we'll be on our way then. They're all intertwined, and they really didn't do themselves any favors with this particular design. They can't hurt us. Contrary to popular belief, lots of the natural scenery can't hurt us. However, hostile beings like this, they typically will try to murder us. That's if we're being silly and we decide to run into them. Our defenses are really low right now, so finding an upgrade for that would be fantastic, and avoiding all of these. There's not really any incentive to kill all of them that you see, because when you leave an area, everything will spawn back, so even if you destroy the source of these spores, well, they'll be back the next time you come around, so... And it's not a huge issue, but it just kind of, you don't need to waste your time killing them, so... We'll go past. I'll probably end up dying quite a few times, which there is of no consequence in this game, and check it out. We have ourselves our first instance of an artifact. Every time we collect 3 of these, part of a cutscene will unlock, kind of showing, I guess, some of this planet's inner workings and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting, but it's weird because they they back out every, like, 5 seconds, so you're just like, what the hell is going on here? Over here, we have things that we can only murder. Oh, we can pull them. Hold on, what can I do here? Oh, nice. Okay, this is graphic. Can I murder things with it? Yeah, I can. Holy jeez. All right, there you go. See you later. Just gonna cause some forestation while I'm down here. Why not? And over here, there might be a collectible, I believe. If not, then... Oh, god damn it. Perfect. So there's 3. They kind of hand them out everywhere, but be wary. There are invisible walls that have absolutely no tell that they're there, aside from maybe the map, but I'm pretty sure I've never gotten all of them, so we'll see. We'll just continue on over here and get our next little save block, and we have ourselves a nice little point of interest there. Usually they're items like upgrades or things you'll actually need. I'm going to refrain from heading down here. I don't think we even have the correct tools to do that yet, but we'll see. Ooh, okay, this guy is a jerk. Alright, so if he gets a hold of you in his tongue, then he will forcefully put you in his mouth, and then you will die. So maybe killing his source of food is not the brightest idea. I'm just gonna go up here and collect our first gun upgrade. Oh, it's so good. We got the fabulous purple hyper laser. Shoots twice as fast and also doesn't nearly run out of juice as quickly as you would expect, so that's nice.